Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today we're going to be talking about how to pick the proper CDL training for you. There's a lot of different schools out there, but not all schools were created equal. And this video is going to kind of give you the guideline on to see what's actually important to you by asking you the proper questions. So you can kind of answer to yourself and make sure that you understand what is the proper CDL training for you. Now, before I actually get into it, you have to understand that last year in 2022, there's a rule that came out that said that was the ELDT. ELDT stands for Entry-Level Driver Training. And that rule stated that everybody who wants to get a CDL license now must go to an approved training provider. That being said, you're forced to pick a training school, but a lot of people kind of have a different mindset behind it, and this video is going to teach you to make sure that you make the right choice from the beginning. So the first thing is going to be cost, right? So cost is definitely important, and we'll bring that right to the beginning. It is going to be one of the most important things for most people because people don't have unlimited amounts of bank accounts, but they actually is going to be something that you should not be solely focused on that. Because I've heard countless stories where people will actually go for the cheaper course and then all of a sudden fail a bunch of times, and they wound up paying more money than they would have if they just went for a guaranteed course, as an example, right? So here at Driving Academy, we consider ourselves the best truck driving school in the entire country. But when it comes to cost, the first thing that you have to understand is there's overall cost and then there's payment plans. So here at Driving Academy, we understand that people don't have unlimited amounts of money, but if it's something that's valuable enough, they were able to find it. So we created a program that's affordable for anybody. So $500 down is all you need to get started with any of our programs, and then we can work out a payment plan for the rest, right? And the cool thing about our payment plans is it's completely interest-free. It's zero financing. There's no credit checks. There's no background checks, nothing like that, which means everyone's approved. The only rule that we have is everything has to be paid in full before you actually go for your CDL road test, because we're not a bank. We don't know what you're going to do after you get your license, and we can't control that. So that being said, we would just want to make sure everything's paid before you can actually finish the course with us. So cost is definitely going to be an important thing. The next thing is going to be like availability wise. So when it comes to availability, how busy are you now? Are you working full-time? Are you working part-time? Do you have kids? What kind of responsibilities do you have in your life? Because when it comes to knowing when to actually start the training and when to actually get to training, you have to make sure that there is availability at the school that you're going to pick. So us understanding that, we actually created a program that we're open up 7 days a week, which means that we can help you out no matter what kind of situation that you're in, because there's always some time to actually help you out with that. So Monday through Friday, we're open from 8 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. Saturday and Sunday, we're open from 9 to 1. Our classes go 8 to 12, Monday through Friday. We also have a 1 to 5 and then a 5 to 9 class for all those individuals who have to come in for nighttime class, which means the 4-hour minimum is going to be their class schedule. On the weekends, we offer training from 9 to 1, just one class on the weekend itself. So that being said, it does not matter what kind of schedule you do have, unless you're working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, we can find a space for you here at Driving Academy to make sure that we can work around your schedule. So that's going to be the second question that you should ask. The third question is going to be, is there lifetime job placement? Or can the school actually help you find a job after, right? So here at Driving Academy, we do offer lifetime job placement for all of our students, and lifetime truly does mean lifetime, which means we actually make sure that up until the day you die, if you need our help, all you got to do is contact us, and we'll point you in the right direction when it comes to helping you getting your CDL license, right? Some schools out there just want you to pay $4, $5, $6, $7, $10,000 for the CDL training. They're going to give you X amount of hours of training, plus they're going to come with like 1, 2, or 3 times at the road test itself, right? So that means that their whole thing is, hey, if you're not going to pass, we're going to make more money off of you. Some schools out there, they're going to say, hey, we're going to charge the cheapest amount, we're going to give you a little bit of hours, and we're going to give you 1 try at the road test. So to kind of entice you to say, hey, it's going to be cheaper to get your CDL license here, but knowing that there's not going to be enough training for you to actually pass your CDL test, and then all of a sudden you're going to fail, and they know that you're going to have to come back and pay more money, right? Would you rather just pay one time and make sure that you're guaranteed to get that result? Well, here at Driving Academy, that's what we believe, and that's why we designed our guaranteed training courses just like that. So our guaranteed training courses means that you're going to get over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the road test, and all you need to get started is $500 down, and that unlimited tries at the road test itself is going to be a way that we can actually help you out to make sure that you're guaranteed to get your license. And then I guess one of the last things that you're going to have to think about is going to be what kind of training style is there. Is it going to be big group training? Is it going to be one-on-one training? Or something in the middle? So here at Driving Academy we designed something in the middle. So we can do one-on-one training simply because of the amount of students that we want to be able to fulfill. Our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom, and when it comes to one-on-one training you become super strict on the schedule itself, right? So that means we have to make sure that we can't really fit everybody's schedule. So we want to make sure that we're flexible enough where we're given the same quality training as one-on-one, but not crazy low quality training like this huge group training. So what we designed is constant training with no waiting. So our method of constant training with no waiting is pretty simple. That means that we designed the yard in different stations. So there's different skill sets that you have to learn when it comes to learning how to drive a truck, which means you're going to be working on the pre-trip inspection, you're going to be working on parking skills, you're going to be working on shifting, you're going to be working on driving the road, which means you're going to be moving throughout the section throughout the day, and anytime you're inside the truck, you're going to be inside the truck by yourself. You're not going to be in there with a group. The instructor is going to be outside of the vehicle and is going to make sure that you're doing things correctly and guiding you in the right direction. When it comes to the pre-trip inspection, you're going to be with a small group of people so you can kind of play around with them and making sure that you're able to go back and forth, and the instructor is also going to be there as well. When you're learning how to shift, we're going to be in our state-of-the-art driving simulator lab, and this is where we have multiple simulators and we're able to make sure that you're understanding how to shift before we put you on the real road. And then when you're going on the real road, it's actually one-on-one training, which means you're going to be inside the truck with only the instructors, not going to be sharing any other student inside that vehicle at that time. So we can actually give you the most training that you need when it comes to the actual scariest part of the test for many people, which is driving on the road. But as you go through our method, you're going to understand that driving is probably the simplest part, as long as you follow the process that we designed, right? So those are the reasons why you would want to become a CDL Driving Academy student. And if any of those reasons don't kind of fit your needs, then we fully understand there are other options out there. But if you want to become a student at the best truck driving school of the entire country, all you have to do is give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our website at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com. Thanks. Have a great day.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.